Hello! Happy Wednesday, you guys. Crazy that it's been a whole week since we've seen you last. Isn't that how life goes? Mads, what are you doing on your phone?
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's 3.
You're an hour late.
So I think it's 3 for Mads. So, oh boy, I tell you what. Hello, you guys. Hello. Happy new week. There's not been a ton of changes or progress since last week. Hi, Cindy. But what we have done is we're getting September PKC gifts ready to ship this week. So True helped me on Monday copy and paste from the Google form into our Word template. And then we got that to the printer. We went to town yesterday and we picked up the cards. So he's going to read some of the cards to you. One thing that I really like about the new form is that I made that option that asks if it's okay if we share your note or anything on your form. Because I have this little blurb in there that says when you submit a gift that we may use any of your verbiage for, to share on social media, but I would never want to share anything private. So I just didn't feel comfortable. Every time I shared a note or something, I kind of wondered, I'm like, oh, I don't know, that felt a little off. So I added that drop-down menu where you can put whether you'd like to keep it between us or if it's, of course, it's okay to share. So obviously there are a lot more of courses, but there were some, let's keep it between us. So I really appreciate knowing that. It makes me feel better. So I took those cards out, and then True's just going to draw a few random ones out of the pile. Do you want to show them the cards? Do I need to put Letty outside?
No.
True. Okay. Letty, because I'm picky about this. I don't want her touching the cards. So be careful with them.
Oops, I dropped them. So you want me to draw this down? Oh, Daddy.
Just pick something. Just pick some cards.
Okay.
Pick a few cards to read. So whenever I post on the page, like yesterday, we posted one, and it's somebody's note, but I make a graphic on an app that I use called Over, just that make things look pretty. You have different font options and different pictures and things like that. But these are what our gifts are. So our cards never look like what you see on the page. These are the actual cards, which most of you know. I feel like the glare is really bad. But so it matches our branding, and they get a sticker, and then they get their bracelet, of course. But these are the gift. This is what the gift notes look like for those of you who might be new submitting a gift. So, okay, True.
I have 4. The first one is, love you for everything you do and all that you are. That's a pretty good one. Greta, you have a beautiful heart. I love being your friend. Can't wait for many more memories to come. That's also a good one.
And we always put...
I want to wave. I like pressing the
Okay. Hi, Jamie. We always put love the PKC because we don't put notes. They're random. Can you see that there? Love the PKC. So it just is in the spirit of random and pretty acts of kindness, and the gifts are anonymous. Although there are probably a lot of people that figure it out.
You are loved and appreciated. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for being such a good friend for all of the. Thank you for being such a good friend for all.
And Thank you for being such a good friend and
for all you do serve those around you.
to serve those around you. Do you want to pick one more?
Yeah.
Okay. We end on a.
Whoops. A little shaky right now.
Then we'll pick. Then that'll be 5. Be careful with them.
I know that.
You don't need to mix them up like cards.
Why?
So what we're gonna do today is print labels.
I'm not mixing them up like
we just
cards,
had a shipment from UPS, which has I was out of envelopes, so we've got our envelopes. I'm gonna print labels, and then Shrew can stick the labels, and then on the envelopes, and then he can look at the spreadsheet and match the note to the proper envelope. Because I tell you what, this is such a process, you guys. It takes a solid 3 days of work. I mean, 24 to 30 hours.
She's dreaming.
To do the whole PKC process. Go ahead.
The 5th one is
Addison.
Addison, you have shown so much kindness and love the students at BPES. Beeps.
No, just BPES.
Well, keeping spreading kindness and love to others.
Okay, very nice. One thing I want to tell you guys about this, maybe I should look at my form real quick. When we put these notes into the Word template to be printed, I'll correct any like spelling errors or grammar errors that are obvious to me, but sometimes there's wording in there that it could be between you. I don't know. And so I guess I would just urge you when you leave your note to be extra careful, like with autocorrect or whatever. There's one note. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up and read it in case somebody sees this who did the note. Maybe I won't be able to find it. Shoot. True. Tell them what we've done this week while I look for the note.
What, like for Monday?
Just what's your week been like? Yeah, you can start with Monday. Today's only Wednesday.
Monday, Ellen and Evelyn had school off, so we worked. It was a rowdy day. I dug a foot deep hole. It was like 8 by 4, just for fun. And yeah, and then yesterday, me and Mom went on a mountain bike ride, and she did some business with Cecily, and yeah.
And what? And True talked to Cecily too about his own business. Cecily's one of our graphic designers and very good friend. She's helping me with the website. And then, True, can you sit up? Because I'm going like this because you're really slunkered down.
My back hurts.
So, True rode his Mini for like 6 hours on Monday. He built a ramp out front. We will be giving you a tour soon. Oh, I wanted to tell you, so the week before last, Miss Erica came, and she came actually the exact day that we took him out of school. And so I went right before lunch and pulled him out of school, and he got to have lunch and hang out with Miss Erica and I. But I didn't get on my phone, do any filming. I'd asked her if she wanted to be on live because I didn't want her to get ripped off or feel ripped off in case she wanted to come live or do stories or something. And she didn't. She wasn't really into it. She's I definitely did like most of the talking. Jamie, we are. So, True. The girls are still in school. I'm homeschooling True, but with an unschooling style. So that's what's going on. His goal for the year is what?
Well, now I have my YouTube channel up, so I have my YouTube channel up, so that goal is done. I have Instagram set up, so that goal is done.
I would say that part of getting YouTube...
My goal by the end of the year is to have 100 followers.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Or
Instagram.
Okay. What kinds of things do you plan on posting to give your followers content that is worth following for?
Funny pictures of Letty. I thought my last one was pretty funny. And then BMX, mountain biking. I was going to take some. And I have a few that I haven't edited or posted yet. Just random stuff about what's going on. Okay. I have a few videos of me trying to do a 360 off of a ramp on my mini rocker. I still haven't done it. I did a 180 and 3/4 of a 360.
They're so good. It's pretty impressive.
Shindy loves you.
So that's what he did on Monday. Was like 6 hours straight. He rode as many, and then would try to do a 360, and he definitely got 180s down. I think that he needs a higher ramp to get a 360.
I destroyed the one I built. Do you see the
comment from Cindy?
Yeah, I just told Letty that. Oh, I didn't read all of it. I just saw Letty. Can't wait to see those videos.
So, yeah.
I need to get this.
So he had me out there videoing, so I took quite a few videos, and he'll post what he posts, and then I have some that I'll just post to stories because, again, I'm the mama, I'm the photographer, I have all the outtakes. I have some really fun stuff. So I'll post that. He's supposed to, so YouTube, I feel like part of getting YouTube up is not just having the YouTube channel. Hi, Brittany. It's getting it figured out and posting regularly some content and starting to grow his brand. What's your brand?
True MP, which stands for True Max Potential.
True Max.
That's my Instagram and YouTube.
And email. Which we need to check email to see if Cecily emailed you.
Don't even talk about the email. I do not want more emails to check.
You need to. That's life. No. So anyway, we're homeschooling in an unschooling fashion. So, he's got his email account. He can... No more playing with Letty right now from here because it's bugging me. And it's too rowdy for what we're doing.
I almost just broke a lamp.
Yeah, a lamp that was replaced because it had broken. Not from a child. It was from me actually trying to scooch the thing over when I was vacuuming. But, yeah. So we met with Cecily, and she's going to be working on a True MP logo of some kind. One thing I've got to do is his YouTube channel is up. It's linked to his Instagram, the True Max Potential. And then he did do an intro video. Videos are blurry. So here we begin. All the learning. Like, I feel like I'm just I have decided. I raise my hand right now and say, I, Jenny L. Candelaria, am 39 years old.
40, actually.
I just turned 39.
Oh, whoops. She get old.
Holy smokes. I have come to terms with that. We will never be there. Wherever there is, there does not really exist. We will perpetually and forever be working towards something out there in the future. We are always in transition. We are always adjusting. There is never I waited 10 years to get my kids into school.
She looks so young to be 40.
Yes, don't make me older, true.
She's 150.
Chloe,
2 to be exactly.
our neighbor Chloe, she's the sweetest, one of the sweetest souls on the face of the planet. She walked by it was Monday. Yesterday. But True was doing a trick off of his ramp, which is right outside our house. Our house looks like a shack. I will show you guys soon.
It's a barn.
The porch needs to be torn off. The yard right there is all torn up, and then what he's started doing is just digging in the dirt, and now there are jumps like right off of the front door, pretty much. So anyway, a neighbor was walking by, and he was doing a trick, and she had was like, whoa, and I stepped out, and she said, True just gave me another gray hair, and
Three more actually.
She's the sweetest. Her hair is long, and it is all white. It's all gray, all of it. But so she made that comment, and I was like, well, I get it, because I didn't have any gray hairs until this one came along, and then they started sprouting all over the place. Anyway, the point is that things are just always changing. So I'm not trying to get into any routine. I mean, I sort of am, but on the flip side, every day is life, and every day is a learning day for he and I both, and the girls. They're at school still, and for Gabe, but we're just, learning every day, working on things every day. So we'll share some videos of Monday and the mini rocker. And then yesterday we went and worked with Cecily. And then we went on a 6-mile mountain bike ride, which was so good and fun.
Oh, the uphill was miserable, but the 2 miles of downhill, she couldn't keep up.
Oh, no. Oh, heavens no. Have you guys seen his helmet? You guys have seen his helmet. It's a full face helmet. It was expensive, but it makes me feel so much better, because here's what's crazy about his mountain bike riding. So he's 10. I rode a ton when I was in my 20s. I rode thousands of miles. I rode the Iron Horse, which is from Durango to Silverton. It's up 2 mountain passes. My dad and I did that on our mountain bikes. I did 24 hours of Moab on a 5-person team. I did not all kinds, but several mountain bike races. Like, I can mountain bike, like, well-ish. But
my helmet is hot.
Yeah. And so this is what we got for him on his mountain bike. And it's a BMX helmet. I mean, it's just good to wear all the time. But so he can hang with me on the uphills. He can go on bike rides that are equivalent to really any bike ride I would go on with an adult, male or female. Probably he can hang with me on the climbs. He was very grumpy about the climb yesterday. He told me he was going back to the truck. Oops. And I said no. Well, I didn't say no. I said, okay, well, I'll see you there. I'm going to keep going. And then he, sure enough, came around and he got through it. But then we had 2 miles of downhill. And that's the thing. This kid, never been on the trail before. He's learning trail etiquette, which means you have to be super careful going fast. I mean, in case someone's coming up. But a lot of trails sort of have a direction. And so there tends to be downhill sections that anyone who knows the trail is probably not coming up because it's not as much fun. So anyway, but there are a lot of things to consider and things to learn. But
Ew.
You go down these trails.
He just farted.
Hush. She's not even in here.
Well, something's... Wasn't me.
I smell it.
It wasn't me.
That was you.
I swear it wasn't me. I swear.
This has turned into a whole new thing. I was thinking, like, do we title this, instead of Candid with JL, it's True Unfiltered. Anyway,
that was your fault.
My point is that he's really good at the downhill, and he goes fast, and he leaves me in the dust for sure. And because I'm a goal-driven person. The climb is good for me, and I like the downhill. It's fun, but I'm not trying to jump things and catch air. Like, that's just not my thing, and it's just not going to be.
She went around every single, like, jump and stuff, and I made sure to hit. I missed one because I didn't see it around the corner, but otherwise I hit all of them.
Yeah, there are the trail goes down, and then there's usually some sort of built-up, like, wooden jump or dirt jump or with a rock or, like, a bridge jumpy thing, ramp or whatever, and he hits all that stuff. Going down fast, not even knowing the trail, that's one thing I like at least to see it once first. But
yeah, like, it's so scary. You just have to hope that there's something good on the other side and you're not going to land in a ditch or something.
Yeah.
Or on top of a rock.
Yeah. But so
I landed on a rock and the tooth on my sprocket is flat.
Yeah, he works the bikes and all the things. So that's what we did yesterday, and then today we went to Bagosa. It was kind of a bummer of a day because the skate park, there's a fun skate park there, and then I can go to the hot springs and soak, and he doesn't really like to do that. So I dropped him by the skate park really close to the hot springs so he could ride over to me if he needed to. But they had it.
I had 2 bikes. Try and ride 2 bikes at a time over to the hot springs.
Yes, I told you could stash one. You could figure it out if you wanted to.
Well,
anyway, he was sore from Monday and yesterday's riding, so that I got some video of that. We'll post some stuff between he and I, which he's True Max Potential, his Instagram page, and then I'll post some things to stories from Monday and from today. They painted the skate park, so it was sort of a sad story, and he just sat there for like 2 hours watching the guys paint. It was closed because they put graffiti. There's graffiti in the pool or in the bowl, and
oh my gosh,
you don't need to talk about the graffiti. Everyone knows about graffiti, and they're all the things, right? Well, so some things were fine and some things were not fine, I guess. I don't know. And they're getting covered up. Okay.
I just can't.
He's 10. A 10-year-old boy.
I can't stop thinking about that
okay.
one.
So let me tell you guys
weird.
this note. I found it when he was talking to you guys. Okay, there's a PKC note going to someone. We're allowed to share it. Okay, it's actually going to Betsy. And this is what it says. It says, "You are beautiful, you are wrong, you are kind, and you are loved." Now, so she'll get that note, and it says that you are wrong, W-R-O-N-G. That could be an inside something between whoever nominated her and what they wanted to be on the note, or it could be some wonky autocorrect thing. So that's what I want you guys to just really make sure that when you leave a note that you reread it. And again, like with spelling or something, I fix things that are obvious, but that's not obvious to me. Like, I don't know if that should be the word wrong or if that should be something else. So if I don't know what to say, but she's going to get the note like that. So if you nominated her, then maybe you'll have to kind of rat yourself out and say, oops, I sent you what was supposed to be a anonymous gift, but the note was supposed to say something else. Strong. Yes, Cindy, you're beautiful. Yes, I bet that was supposed to be strong. My brain just totally went blank on it, and again, when I notice things that are spelled incorrectly more because my computer's pointing them out, and then the rest I'm sort of skimming, so I don't know if I noticed that before or after it went to print. So yeah, it maybe should be strong. Maybe I should email the person who nominated her now and ask if that's the case, and then maybe I can cross that out and write strong. I mean, that seems sort of cheesy, but that would be better than wrong. if it's supposed to be strong. So anyway, okay, let's do a quick. So yeah, True and I are living the life. We're living the life. We're learning every day together and doing all the things, and it's going really well. Website stuff. I'm gonna try to get PKC on the website. I'm going to have to keep you guys posted on it in October. So what's happening right now is anything that's in Etsy isn't going to transfer over to the website. So if there's something, a piece in the shop that you'd like to order, that needs to be ordered by next Friday, October 4th, or by the Thursday. Maybe I'll just say Friday. By Friday, October 4th. And then everything's going to come out of Etsy. The stuff that will stay in Etsy are the customizable pieces, because I'm not going to have customizable pieces on the website. The website's going to have new sets, new pieces. You've maybe seen a peek of some things, inspired releases, but I'll be showing you more. So what was I saying about that? I don't know, my brain. So making a pretty impact pieces will be coming over. Those will transfer over to the website, but I don't know if it's going to be the day that it opens. I'm thinking the website might open tentatively on October 11th or 15th. And then we might have a separate launch for making a pretty impact pieces, because I'm working on that. Just might be separate, maybe in, following a couple weeks later or something like that. But those are going to go to the website. What else? So the Ranch Life set, which is what we're doing for PKC gifts now, that would be the other thing that will come to the website. But mostly what I'm trying to do is make the pieces available on the website to where when I open up the gifts in October, you would be able to check out your gift. Tell me what you guys think with this. This is my idea. I'm thinking I'd like it to go through the website, because then if I can have text boxes where you guys can leave the note. You can pick the size and the sparkle, so long as I can get everything set up that way. And if I can generate a code, would be a one-time use, one per person code, and I would do that each month. 50 of them, basically, that are good on any of those 5 bracelets. Because in Etsy, I'm super limited on how I can, all the details I can put with the codes. So I think I can do that in this website and give a code that lets you check out but not pay anything. The idea is then that everything's in the system a little bit more securely. I mean, everything's in a Google form now, but what I have to do is I have to copy and paste all the stuff into, like, the shipping labels. So if you checked out via the website, are you out of here, True?
No, I'm just gonna put this.
Okay.
I mean, you can go on talking for hours and hours and hours.
Yes, I can. We all know that. Anyway, then I could generate the shipping label through the website, but then I might be paying $1 more, because then there'd probably be there's so much unknown that we just have to try. So I might try to set it up for October, and then we'll give it a go and see how it goes. And then if it works well, and then there's maybe some things I learned that I need to adjust, we can adjust and move forward from there. And if it doesn't, hi Emily, if it doesn't work and it's a hot mess, then we'll just work our way through it, and then maybe I'll be scared and go back to the Google form until I can have a more sophisticated site. Because I'd like you to be able to log in to your PKC account, have a history of gifts sent, so you know who you've sent a gift to. You can see what month it was sent in. there's a lot of room for the PKC to become more efficient and to grow. And that's the goal eventually. But I'm like, I'm going to have this website, and I'm thinking maybe we can just take one step forward and try to do that. The other thing too is you could maybe order other pieces at the same time and just get the PKC gift for free. But the issue that I was thinking about with that is you want to enter the gift that, or the shipping address that you would have the PKC gift shipping to, and so that maybe wouldn't make any sense to order any other pieces at all. So a bunch of unknown. If anybody has any thoughts or suggestions, holler at me and let me know. Last week we got this on to QuickTime, like I've been telling you about, because I've been wanting to put it on my and I never pressed record. So, oh, okay, Cindy. See, good. That's perfect. Well, so anybody then, I guess that's one of the things with sending a Google form is then you can go back into your email and see who you sent a gift to. Yeah, the whole logging into an account would be amazing. And that's one thing with the Shopify account. If you set up an account, because I don't know, I think you can probably check out as guest, and then you can probably choose to save your information. I just am not going to know until I start working with it more. But if you did have an account and log in, even if you had orders and it would just show up, a PKC gift would just show up in your list of orders probably, even though you're not paying for it, but it would be there. It would at least show. And so, and for how long, I don't know. There's a lot of unknown. Anyway, I had filmed our live last week and wanted to put it on the YouTube channel. I told you I was going to try to do that from now on. And I didn't press record. And then I went back and I tried to record my phone screen, and then there was no sound, and so it never got up on YouTube. So I'm going to try this week. No other reason than just, I don't know why. It could be something cool for people to look back at later, or just anybody who's interested
or just wants a big feed of videos.
Yeah, mostly I'm just trying to figure out how to do the YouTube thing. And so the only way to kind of learn how to do things, which I told him not to eat popcorn while we were live.
I'm hungry.
What is this, a movie?
Yes. Just watching someone sit there and talk. And I'm done with the cards, so.
Yeah, because I told him he couldn't touch the cards when he had popcorn hands. Okay, well, anyway, we're going to try to clean off my desk. We're going to try to put another clamp on my desk and teach True to braid. And we'll see how that goes. We're going to get our stuff ready this afternoon. Yeah, Mads, you tell him. Just making me, I know, right? It makes everybody want to just reach on through. Like, how rude. How rude.
Sorry.
What else? Remember what I was telling you? I was waiting 10 years for my kids to be in school. I got 4 weeks, and now I have True back. It was the child I started with. I had, oh, you don't like popcorn? I don't really eat popcorn. Madison says rude.
Yeah, I get a lot of those texts from her.
Oh, Mads. Don't want to hurt his feelings.
I don't care. I'm used to it. She sent me this picture, and there's this like little doll girl holding a giant L.
You sent him a loser picture? Oh, Cindy, that's terrible. Because that's one thing I do like is the smell of it. But anyway. Okay, Mads, I don't know. Maybe you should send True a heart text or something. So Mads is True's cousin. So sister to Jaden. Who knows Madison? He remembers things from like 2 years ago he was telling me some stuff. But he's just, this is something that people don't think about. Boys can be kind of sensitive. He's going to show you. It's backward. So there it is. It's a doll with an L. Anyway. Okay, so.
Oh, burn.
Oh my gosh, what is happening right now? Okay, Mads and True can have a little text exchange, and you're dead to me. Backward. So who knows? It's all, cousinly love, I'm sure. Okay, what else? So I did write, you guys. I want to end this pretty soon, but just to give you all the updates. Oops. What'd I do? I am over 95,000 words. Rude. Okay. You guys settle that on your own time. I just passed 300 pages. So this is cool, and I was sort of excited. One, that I've continued to write, which I haven't been writing 1,000 every day like I said I would do, but then I will have days where I'll do like 5,000 and just write all day. But here's the thing. So it's awesome, but I'm not done. And so that means I'm like sort of scared with like if there's more. What there could be like 320 or 50 pages or something. I don't know. So that gets me going a little bit, and then I start to get super scared, like what if it's junk, and I read through the first draft, and I just can't let myself get too overwhelmed by that idea, because I know undoubtedly it's going to need a ton of work. I'm just hoping that there's enough there to work with it so that it's not a rewrite in its entirety, because that's a pretty daunting, overwhelming task to think that. Thank you, Cindy, for your enthusiasm about that. It's a giant accomplishment, but it's so weird that it's now that I've come so far.
I am confused with all the comments.
Well, because they're responding to you and Mads and you laughing and whatnot, and then me writing, and so yes.
Oh, I get it. That is.
Now Mads is texting you.
I texted her this one guy, and he's like doing the something like that or something, and then this other the owl.
Anyway, until I'm done, I'm not done. Do you want to show them that? So, thanks, Mads. That's fun. Okay. So I'm still writing.
This is what I sent her.
Okay. You guys, I think that we've reached our any bit of productivity or whatever. I feel like website-wise, I told you about what's going on with Etsy, that things are coming out. So those orders need to be placed by next Friday. September gifts, we're getting those shipped this week. And I'll try to take some stories the next 2 days and show what True's working on, or maybe he'll can take some video of me. That's kind of fun to have both of us here because we can both be working the phone. What else? I'll keep you posted on writing. I don't know. I don't even have any goals anymore now. I just try to really get a bulk done once a week, and then hopefully. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you. See, this is what I need is structure. I really need to make myself a list, and I can go down the list. Rep info, yes. So I am going to open up. I'm actually am going on the website. There's going to be a tab that says become a rep, and then there's a contact form to fill out that'll send me. Settle down, True. Let me get through this. But I want to take on more reps. So via like Pura Vida style, I kind of actually looked at their website to see how it was structured, but anybody who applies or fills out the info, then they send a code to. So similar like what you guys are used to doing with our reps, people who order through our reps get free shipping, but then the rep gets credit for that order, and then they get a 15% sales commission. Well, I really, really like the idea of using the majority of my marketing budget on reps and people who really wear Pretty by JL pieces. I'm not into the ad thing. That hasn't worked for me, and I just would much rather any money spent be going back into the community. So yes. So what's making me nervous is like there's a bunch of, so Pura Vida obviously is huge, this massive brand and a great big company and corporation and stuff. So they have a box with legal lingo that's like pages and pages long. And so I was just kind of thinking, I was just trying to think of a system that is something, again, since I do everything just like on the back end and I don't have sophisticated software, I just will have to get really organized with spreadsheets and like trying to think about how, because right now this is how the code works, and I would imagine it works like this on the website. I can print a report for that code. So say, Cindy, you fill out the contact form, then I send you an email that's got the information with just a little blurb of legal lingo, and with you responding, it's words, with you responding the word yes, I want to be a rep, then that it's kind of my idea, because I'm not going to have this, all the legal lingo is that you can't sue me for something, which is like, so I'm so small and I'm working with customers who are I understand that all the legalities exist for a reason, but I'm not Pura Vida. So anyway, but my thought is that I don't necessarily want to put a cap or a ceiling on anyone who wants to be a rep, because I already see this happening now. We have our 5 reps. Well, there are a few who consistently get sales because they engage with either their community or our community, or whatever. They're styling the pieces.
You're not LLC.
I am an LLC. Yes.
What does that even stand for?
Can you let me get through what I'm saying?
Yeah, just explain what it stands for.
It's a limited liability company. It's just
what's liability?
It's a business structure. Setting up your business it's a structure, a business structure.
Why?
Can you be polite, please? I'll get through this. So anyway, somebody then wants to be a rep, then I give them a code, and then they use the code. Anybody who orders through your code gets the free shipping, and then you get 15% of the sales, which means the money I get. So say somebody bought, had a coupon code, or it was a sale or whatever, it's like obviously the 15% commission doesn't count towards tax or shipping, or it's the actual money that somebody pays for a piece. Then the rep would get 15% of that. So Cindy, does that answer your question? And for sure, because I was kind of thinking to be on the safe, slow side. Maybe I open it up and take like 15 or something. I want to grow. So the way that it works now is I feel like, I don't know. I would love people who love my pieces to help get the word out about Pretty by JL. and then get commissions for it. I mean, and as the business grows, by all means, I mean, shoot, commissions could turn into a decent amount of money each month for somebody who's got people that are interested in Pretty by JL pieces. So it could be really cool. So that's coming, and that's part of the website as it is right now. So what will happen is Cecily and I the next couple of weeks will be working on the back end with the website, and then we'll take the password off. And yes, so I plan on it being on the website in October to apply. And I haven't decided if I'm going to, for you. So anybody could. And so what my thought was that, I mean, who am I to say that somebody can't apply for that? I'm not going to give a discount like I did the last time. I'd given it out these discounts for people to buy some Pretty by JL pieces if they didn't have them. Well, first of all, I think that there are enough people that have Pretty by JL collections at this point, and then gobs of people that maybe have just a couple pieces. It's just not the sort of thing where I need to give a discount so that people can have a piece to wear, I don't think. So it's like people who wear the products and they like them and they think they have friends that would like them and they think they could get some commission off of sales. I mean, they can apply. I can give them the code. They can make their code available on, whatever their platforms are, or get it out however they'd like. And if they make sales, then they get sales commissions. And if they don't make sales, then they don't get any sales commission. So I don't know that I really need to put any sort of a cap on it. What makes me nervous is just the legality stuff that I read over at Pura Vida, which even it looks all simple and totally straightforward. It's just I might go through that and copy. I don't know if I copy and paste.
Do you do free shipping?
With reps. If people order through reps, they get free shipping.
But if like some random person you have no idea who it is, they have to pay for shipping too.
Everyone pays for shipping unless they have a code that takes the shipping off.
Not what I mean.
Well, we'll figure it out. So, Cindy, yes. Okay. It's almost 3 o'clock. I think that we should hop off.
A whole hour?
Yes. That's what happens because they just sit here and babble.
I told you guys she talked a lot.
Do all the talking. And I need to do all the braiding, which Annette, if anyone's local, it's on my list. Thank you, Cindy. Anyone local sees this, it's on my list to start bringing in some people to learn how to braid. And then, yes. So it has been fun. He adds a whole new dynamic and flavor to the live, doesn't he? I wish you lived here too. Man, I do. There's so many of you out there. I'm like, where's my team? I need my team, and we could just turn this house into Pretty by JL headquarters, and then we could go live wherever we live.
I call dibs on keeping my room.
Yeah. Oh, I would love you to too. I don't know how to do it from afar. It's I just really feel like I need to have it right here close. I'm going to start with True. We'll see about if he can learn how to braid.
I mean, I know how to braid, but my braids aren't ever like.
He might not like to braid, and if not, that's fine because I'm going to bring charms back. That's the plan too.
And
so he may be learning how to stamp, and of course, nothing that he has to learn. If he learns it in a way that it passes quality, which is me, then he can start, we'll talk more about all that as that progresses. Okay. So, yes, Michelle, you were a big part of one of the pushes, just your love for them was one of the pushes towards just sort of bringing them back for good instead of just being a special thing. Which, what do you guys think about copper? Because I was going to get some of the heart tags, the heart charms, and the tag charms in copper. Right now I do sterling silver. Yes, I will have the hearts, 2 different heart shapes. And what I've done in the past is 24 karat gold plated sterling, which that gold finish will kind of wears off after a while, but it's sterling underneath. And then sterling silver is the silver one. What I don't love about it, while sterling silver is the premium metal. Hi, Emily.
How many Emilys are there?
Well, this is Emily.
But I only know Emily.
Okay, we'll say hi.
Hi.
They tarnish, so I don't love the tarnishing part, but I guess people that wear silver just know about that probably. I don't know, because I was trying to think about whether to go to nickel silver, but it still tarnishes in some way. Hello! But then copper. So Cindy said it'd be fun to have copper. So you think, so they don't have stainless steel. Stop, please.
It's a fun way to wave. See? Like, get it? You're cranking the hand.
Very creative. Yeah. True unfiltered. They don't have stainless steel, I don't think. It's nickel silver, so it's silver with nickel in it, which I guess, like, some people are allergic to nickel, and I think that's the one that can turn green. I don't know. From what I read about nickel silver, it was pretty similar to sterling silver, and it maybe doesn't tarnish as quickly, but it still tarnishes. So that's my hesitation with charms, is just figuring out what to do. But I'm kind of thinking maybe I just get silver and the gold that I've always had, and then we add copper. We try copper. I mean, we just are always learning, right? I wish they had rose gold. They don't have rose gold in the charms that I use. I have a logo stamp that was made specifically for these tags, a certain size, a certain thing, and so it's good, Michelle. Thank you. They don't have a rose gold finish. They may eventually, but that's kind of why I liked copper, because at least, I don't know, copper's pretty and it's kind of on the rosy gold side of things. So I don't have a rose gold sparkle either, which I'd love for the tarnishment. Okay. Yeah, I mean, silver, and I send those little jewelry wipes, so that could be another thing that True can help too. And then also yes to copper. Yay. Okay. Sterling silver, I mean, is the best metal. Yes, it tarnishes, and so I say to not get silver charms on a light colored silk, because even the jump ring will leave a little bit of a mark on it or whatever. But okay, I think we're going to get cut off soon. It's 3:02. Thank you guys for coming on. True? What do you want to say? Anything in closing?
Bye-bye. I was in the middle of something. Bye-bye. See you in the next one. See you next Tuesday.
Wednesday. Wednesday!
Does it go like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
We do it Wednesday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard.
Oh, well, what she said. Bye. Thanks for watching, and yeah.
Have a great week.
Peace out.
Bye, guys. Thank you for all the feedback. We'll catch up with you. Watch stories for updates on all the things. Okay.
Yeah,
bye.
There's going to be a lot of videos of me failing.
They're so fun. It's amazing.
I know, and they're in slow-mo. There's one where
it's amazing he can do any of the things he can do. It's fabulous. So it's going to be fun to watch his journey. Find him at True Max Potential on Instagram, and we'll keep you updated on the YouTube channel, because I have more research to do there to get his running smoothly and stuff. So, okay, bye guys.